Videotape questioning by the FBI of George and Cindy Anthony just released. Their response, they say they were ambushed by the feds. We are taking your calls live out to Mark Williams with WNDB News Talk. Mark, what's the latest?
FBI videos that have been released by the FBI, the interviews of George and Cindy Anthony. George admits on those videos that when he got to the tow yard, he could smell that smell of death, the odor coming from the car. He says it's the worst odor you could ever expect in your lifetime, and he says you can't forget that odor. Secondly, the video...
Well, hold on. Let's take a listen to what Mark Williams just described. Everybody, we're taking your calls live, and we are talking about, in the last hours, the FBI releases hours of interrogation tapes of George and Cindy Anthony. The two of them tell very, very different stories. Take a listen.
As I opened up the trunk, I was glad because there was my daughter and my granddaughter were there. I'm thankful for that.
Right.
But there was a trash bag. I don't know what size gallon, but it's a kitchen type trash bag. It was white in color, it was almost transparent. Inside of it, I could see a pizza box. I couldn't make it out what pizza it was, but there was pizza full of maggots and all kind of stuff. An odor that was very, very, very strong. Also inside that container was an Arm & Hammer liquid laundry detergent bottle stuck inside of it.
Okay.
I did not touch it. The guy reached inside and he says, "Oh, this is where your smell's coming from." And he took it real quick and dropped it in a dumpster, which was probably 20 or 30 feet away from where we're at.
In describing where the pizza bag, the trash bag with the pizza was, where was it, left or right, inside or back towards the edge?
This is the trunk of the car. Over where the left rear tail light's at, the bag was closer to that tail light area.
Left rear tail light.
That's where I found that.
Okay. And the stain was, if this is the left rear tail light down here.
The stain was almost perfectly right in the center because that's where the spare tire cover and stuff, that's where the spare tire's at.
To the best of your knowledge, did you ask the tow truck driver or anybody that was on the lot that day, had they been in the car or done anything to the car? You didn't ask them?
I didn't ask that. I didn't even ask. And as a matter of fact, this is going to sound crazy. I wish in some ways I just would have left it the way it was, but I couldn't stand the smell. I mean, even the pizza had a particular odor to it that was just...
Right.
I'll take you, but this specific odor that
was it a distinct smell outside of what you were smelling?
It was a totally different smell. It's garbage and this other decomposition smell are totally different. I mean, that's very distinguishable.
The girl that you described to me earlier on the general assessment is a very well-rounded, well-adjusted, intelligent young lady.
I'm not.
What she's asking you to believe at this point, and I'm throwing it out there objectively. What she's asking you to believe at this point is that she's acted so far out of character that she now believes that somebody has her child and is going to do harm not only to the child or her, but now to the family. But she doesn't want to tell anybody, but she wants to give us clues to go find them.
To Natisha Lance on the story from the get-go. Natisha, what has been the Anthony's response to the release of these FBI questioning tapes?
Well, according to reports, Nancy, they have said that they feel like they were ambushed. They were not aware that they were being videotaped whatsoever. And they said that this speaks volumes to that the sheriff's office is no longer looking for CAYLEE, but they said that's okay because they're still looking for CAYLEE. But they think the sheriff's office is more interested in building a case against Casey.